All right, all right, all right, people. Can you hear me? Hello, everyone. Boo Boo Bear, how are you? Scam. Yeah, I was muted all this time. Just give me 1 second. Let me like fix my camera here. Yeah, there we go, bro. My glasses are actually fogging. All right, how is everyone doing today? So, okay, let me reduce the volume of the background music so we can talk. Today, we are going to see what happened to those scammers who actually got raided. Nano Bader. Bro, it's very hard to pronounce Nano Bader, man, honestly. So, thanks to Pleasant Green in the first place. He actually got this center. He informed me about this. Hello, Cagney Phillips. Cagney Phillips from Ava Outreach Group, guys. Shout out to Ava Outreach Group for helping me with a lot of victim saves. Honestly, they're great. They're crazy awesome. So here we are. Today we are going to discuss about how I actually got raided and what happened to these guys who actually got raided, right? So it's often a misconception that nothing basically happens once the raid is done. I mean, hello Shockwave Nissan, how are you doing? Hopefully my audio is not bad. If you hear any background noises, please ignore. It's my brother yelling and playing video games. So yeah, I had to wear a mask. I really look like I look like a potato. Honestly, I shaved, so I really needed this mask. So today we are going to look into this case, how I got these guys arrested, all the news articles, all the all the videos are linked in the description. You guys can go and check it. Everything is in there. Sup Fruity, sup Ava Outreach Group. Oh wait, okay. So yeah, let's see, right? So basically here is the backstory. Pleasant Green, you guys know the YouTuber Pleasant Green. He basically informed me about this center in Punjab, and we got it raided. So yeah. So yeah, we got it raided. That is a backstory, and the full videos are coming up. I cannot reveal so much information on this, but yeah, let's get actually started with okay, I think I need to disable the window capture and change the properties. Okay, I need to open an incognito tab for this. There you go. Where the hell is this? Okay, I'll open it in the Brave browser. That's a different browser. That's better. It's not always it's not irreversible damage, I would say, but I mean, yeah, kinda. They won't be coming back at least for like at least till next March or something. It'll take them a lot of time to figure out what happened with them and who did it and how they did it, right? I'm sorry, guys. Just give me 1 second. I'm like fixing some things here. I need to close some stuff on my screen. Judging from the successful raid, I assume their scout made one big mistake causing an irreversible damage during the raid. No. That was a very interesting raid, honestly. Every time I just keep following up with them, and I'm like, Sir, is there any update? How are things going on with it? And all this stuff. But this time it's completely different. I didn't even interfere with whatever they had to do. It all just went properly. I'm like shocked. Like, bro, is this really the Punjab police did it, or like maybe is it really the police that they did it, or is it how they work? All I gave them is a tip, asked them to raid the same day because they might actually escape from that location. I mean, if I reveal the whole situation, the video story is gonna be destroyed. I just want to like make it look like a really good story for you guys to watch it in the video. So yeah, maybe let's wait for that to happen. All right, there we go. I'm just turning on my VM so that I can actually show you guys what happened. Let us look into the case. Let us look into the articles. Let us read them. Well, this is how you get a raid. This was very similar to the raid that I got in Guwahati, where 200 people were arrested. Like kind of very similar. It's a very good. So I'm kind of low. So some of the people who are involved in that raid, they still have court cases on them, and then they ran away from that location and went to Punjab and started working there. So it's kind of a a link. It's like a chain. Like that's very interesting, honestly. Veronica, thank you, Veronica, for the $10 super chat. Means a lot. Thank you so much. So if you guys want any of those, what do we call? Whatever you want, you can use the links in the description. Basically, go and check them. I left like enough resources for the claims that I make. So this is the first article that we are gonna read. Just give me 1 second. Come on, man, Dropbox. No, later. Come on, I don't need you now. I've been thinking of live streaming since a long time. So this happened. I forgot the date. Probably, I don't know. Is it? I really forgot. 18th of September. Sorry, 18th of September. So there is this guy called Amrinder Singh, right? Who is a part of BJYM, Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha. It's basically a youth wing of a political party in India, which is basically in power right now. So this guy, he okay, I should get it. Sorry, my bad. I really spelled it really bad. I got a new keyboard, so he literally took this hotel for a lease, for some time. He took it for the lease, and he started running a call center in this very hotel, right? This is a resort basically. So if you actually check the street view, this is how it looks, right? So this is the cover. Hello, Stephanie Humphreys. How are you doing today? So this is the cover, right? So none of the police will actually think that there is a cybercrime operation going inside a hotel like this. Yes, it was in the hotel Boo Boo Bear. So basically, it was in this hotel. They were working here, and this is a very interesting story. How we got to know about this hotel and how they're actually working here. How did we get to know about this thing? It's a very interesting story, and I'll definitely the video will clear up many things. The video is coming soon. So yeah, so this house, this resort, this hotel here, basically acted as a call center for these guys, and this is the biggest blunder that they've actually made. Trust me, if you're running an organized company or something, you won't be running it in a hotel. And that is why one of the sections which was applied, uh, it's 111. BNS 111 basically is a section for organized crime, and that was applied there. Make it sooner. I'm getting any anger. Hello, Bubblegum. I'm making it. Don't worry. I'm making it. We have to collaborate, so it's gonna take some time. Okay. Sorry. So here it is. So when the police went in there, they found 2 crore rupees, which is $200,000. $200,000 in $200,000 basically, and Indian rupees 2.5 crores, which is a lot. Honestly, which is a lot. A middle class person like me can purchase a house in a very well developed city like Delhi. I can purchase a house, like a flat. I can literally purchase something like a proper real estate property in a city like Delhi, which is the most one of the most developed cities, right? And most popular cities, like it's like New York or something. So that amount was seized, and they even seized some 67 mobiles and 40 laptops, and you guys can see this here. It says 10 lakhs was cash. 10 lakhs cash was seized during the raid, but once we read the Zamini order, which is basically the court order of the proceedings and everything, we'll start to see what actually happened. You mentioned he was part of the youth political group. Would that make his conviction even worse or easier to get? It depends. Even if he's a part of any, it depends on how the jurisdiction is not very corrupt. How corrupt is it? Depends on the corruption, honestly. Depends on how they want them to be punished, and definitely he'll get punished badly. Why did they use BNS? It was a cyber crime, right? And BNS is related to criminal. No, it's not necessarily. So BNS basically has some cyber crime laws in it. If you see, IT laws were actually mixed with BNS right now. If you see, that is why BNS has been used. So you'll see that if you actually check these sections, right? These are all fraud, cybercrime, and impersonation sections which were applied onto them, and which we are actually going to get there. Like, if we are going to get there in a minute now. In a minute we are going to get there. Okay, so let's actually go and check the e-courts. So here is where this is a website where you can find. So this is the website where you can basically find information about how the cases are going on. If you see any raid, why don't they make separate law, separate status for this? Yeah, they have to make, man. I honestly think they need to make these laws like specifically for stopping cybercrime, cyber fraud, especially the call center fraud, because this might actually destroy the international relationship with other countries. But I don't understand why they don't actually make it. Again, politics. We're not getting into that today, at least. So here, now I'm into case status, FIR number, code complex, district code Kapurthala. I mean, all this information is public. Nothing is private. So you guys can check and follow the things. I don't know if the captcha is right or wrong. Okay, wait. I need to put both and search. Okay. LDYSQ. Let's see. So here we got bail applications. So when you see BA, it's bail applications. So all these guys who were actually arrested, they applied for bail, and their hearing is on the next hearing is on 10th or 8th of October, which is like 12 days from now, which is like a long time. Until then, they'll be in the police remand where they are inside the jail, right? If I click on copy of the Zamini order. So bail application under section 483 BNSS received by entrustment. to be registered. It to be registered. Notice to the state be issued for police record. So basically, he did not get the bail yet. He will get the bail maybe in the next hearing if uh, if they they don't provide proper evidence, which basically they should, because I've given them enough evidence. I mean, my evidence is not permissible in the court, but at least they can collect so much information there. Well, now let's get on to this one. This is the main. Will they get bail after this? I mean, bails are definitely given, right? This is not like a very serious crime. Under in law, it is just a petty. I need to stop this music, man. This is really distracting me. Okay, bails are actually given right now because maybe they'll be punished for a while, maybe an year or two. But yeah, will they get the will they be denied bail? Any of them? They might, depending upon the evidence. Again, like how well the police actually work depends on that. And they even said they're gonna contact the U.S. consulate to get some statements from the victims, or maybe get a complaint if there is anything registered. If I remember, hello Diana Prince. So if I remember, there was a victim that we reported, Ava Outreach Group. You guys, you know well about it. I can't mention her name. So yeah, we did report them. So maybe if they can get through that victim and get that information to Punjab police, these guys bails might actually get denied. So, well, in any case, let's go forward and read this order where the it was disposed to actually, it was to decide where the money actually goes into government treasury, or like where that money has to be kept or something. So here is I'll give you a short briefing on how it actually works. So the money belongs to a victim, who cannot be traced, because these guys erase their these guys erase their phone dialers every time. They just erase it. They're like, let me erase this thing, and they'll just erase all the phone numbers that they dial, all the victim information, everything. So we don't know which victim to give it to. We cannot give it to a wrong person. Well, in that case, anyone can come and be like, bro, that's my money, just give it to me. No, it doesn't work like that. Now this is where it is very important to report it to the police. In case enough amount is actually recovered from the people, from the scammers, then that money can be given back to the victim, right? Courts can seize the scammers' properties and everything, and then give it back to the victims. This is how Indian law. I mean, at least that is how it works in Indian law. So anytime there is a cyber fraud around you, someone actually gets scammed, or like something else happens, just ask them to report it to the police, because you never know, you might actually get your money back. So, well, let's read this order here. This order shall dispose of application moved by SHO of cybercrime for depositing the money, deposit the recovery money of 2.5 crores into the government treasury. So, by this statement, we understand that they actually recovered some money, which is around 2.5 crores, which is $200,000, which is a huge amount, which they found in cash when the raid happened, or maybe which they found in their crypto wallets or something. So this will go into government treasury till someone actually claims it, till someone with proper evidence actually claims it. By way of this application, it is submitted that on 18th September 2025, while she was presenting at the police station, she got secret information that an illegal call center is running at the first floor of the Taj Vilas Hotel situated in Phagwara district, Kapurthala. So the SHO basically took my complaint. She went there, I mean, the whole story, I'll tell you guys it in the video. Here they were denied with bail and all other information. This is the official court order. I'm not fabricating. You can actually get this thing in this e-courts website. This is the official government website. FIR number is 14 and Cybercrime Police in Kapurthala 2025. So You guys can go and follow this thing. And I even have the FIR numbers for the raid where I got 200 people arrested, and I got the biggest call center chain in India. I got them raided. Again, the videos are still pending because there is a huge chain that is connected. I can't like make a story. Like I don't want to lie to you guys. I don't want to like, fabricate things. I just want it to be as raw as possible for you guys to know the truth and how hard it is to get them arrested, because they can delete the information with one click and all this evidence is gone. Well, in any case, now you guys can go ahead and download this thing if you are very interested, and all the names of the scammers are here. See, some they don't even belong to Punjab, man. Look at this. Many of them actually belong to New Delhi. Like if you see here, New Delhi, many of them belong to New Delhi. Some of them belong to the northeastern parts. And this guy Amarinder Singh, this guy is a youth, like a president of the youth wing of certain political party in India, right? And look at the confidence that this guy has right now, right? Like the amount of confidence that this guy has, like he's literally connected to the politicians, and obviously there is some support, or maybe there is some help for them to do this crime. So now it makes me wonder, maybe I'm dealing with a bigger mafia. Maybe, we never know. Maybe there is something bigger picture that I failed to see. But this is very interesting here. This is the first time I see a very clear court order. I saw this when I got the live raid on camera. Like, even I streamed it on that day. If you are subscribed to me for a long time, you actually know about this thing. On the day of the live stream, there was a clear press release and the court orders. Those were the orders that I actually read. Even now, we are going to check those as well. I have a really they're like really interesting court orders. It's been 1 year and those guys are still in jail. Imagine that. Like, if you just contact the police properly and guide them enough, I guess the things can be done, right? So yeah. So here they are mentioned everyone's names, and the raid happened. 40 laptops were seized, headsets and 67 mobile phones were seized, cash amount of 10 lakhs. The said 8 accused were taken to the police remand. Okay, now here is the first question. If 38 people were arrested, why were 8 sent into the remand? Why were 8 sent into the remand? Because these 8 people failed to cooperate with the police or have a really bad ally. I mean, or maybe they didn't even realize that they know they are scamming, and something very malicious about them. And the other guys might have actually cooperated with the police, right? They said like, we didn't do this, and they might have actually given an official state confession. That is why maybe they were actually let go. Which is also weird in the first case, because I can always blame the boss of the company and just move on. There's something else which even I don't know, right? But I will get through this. I'll talk to the officer, then I'll let you guys know what happened in the video, right? So Amarinder Singh made a disclosure statement that he along with co-accused Sajan got the amount of 10 lakh rupees from the house near CMC Chowk, Ludhiana. On further information given by Amarinder Singh, a raid was conducted on CMC Chowk, Ludhiana, and accused namely Pavan Kumar, son of Kanji. Okay. So basically what happened here. Now here's the chain of raids actually start. So these guys were arrested and Amarinder Singh was questioned. And that guy told there was another house, and that house was raided. And when that was raided, they got 2.5 crores. 2 crores, 2.05 crores. So See, look at the chronology here. Like, they got one raid, and with that information, they went to another center and they raided another one, and they actually got someone over there, Pawan Kumar, right? And they seized that money. The said amount was duly sealed with impression AK. It further to be submitted since so basically they don't have any place to store it. Police stations are not the places where you put money in there. So it basically goes to the government treasury till, like, this amount won't be used. This my amount can be used for some other purposes. But when, if any victim comes forward with the actual evidence and everything, and if they actually verify it properly and if it is done, they get the money back, which is highly unlikely in any case, because once the money is stolen, they liquefy it as fast as possible. And even when they liquefy, and connecting the dots is very hard. So this might not happen. Like, I mean, on paper, yes, they'll actually get their money, but in reality, it is very hard to get the money back. Very hard to give the money back to victims, because even if I note down each and every victim that they stole, and that they like that I saved, it is very hard for them to get back, because the dots cannot be connected, because these guys keep changing the phone numbers. It just happens. Now, yeah. Therefore, the SHO and IO concern is directed to conduct videograph and photo. So basically, they recorded everything when they actually raided. They record everything, which is like a very common process. That is what happened. The fact that now, why am I even showing you these guys when I didn't get any? So no. Here is the thing, right? I got a raid. I informed the police. The police got the raid done. These guys were raided on 18th of September. Until 10th of October, they will be in jail. So here, till 1 month, I have so much time. Like, 1 month of jail punishment literally destroys their whole career. Their families will get to know, everything will happen. I mean, obviously, they're shameless. They'll come back, they'll work again. But the next time when they actually get arrested, that is when things actually for victims to buy. Yeah, that is in the video, Ava Outreach Group. That is gonna be in the video. I cannot reveal so much information because I really want the video to be a good story. Because me explaining, you said person concerned, someone politically powerful. Can he take some against you since you technically exposed him here? Can he drag you down because he might have an influence? Definitely he can do that, but he doesn't know who I am. Because even when I contact the police, I am anonymous. All they have is my phone number, which is linked to someone who is dead. Right? It's a fake phone number, and no one can actually trace back to me. Maybe they'll trace back to through the tower. They might think of tracing me back using the cellular towers, but no, they cannot. They cannot, because that SIM card doesn't exist. I'm actually safe. Like, that I'm actually, like, trying to stay safe when I deal with these guys, because I know at one point I'm going to come into connections with political parties and political politicians. Actually, I don't like to call them leaders, politicians actually. So I know this was going to happen, and this happened back in West Bengal as well. Someone called Chitresh Chatterjee, who actually was some relative to a politician called Rudranil Ghosh, who actually happens to be an candidate for candidate for legislative assembly, but he failed to win South Kolkata, I believe. But yeah, see, these guys definitely do have some political support, which is why they're actually operating very fearlessly. And I think if the jurisdiction, basically police and the courts, actually work together, this chain can be easily be demolished, like easily be broken. Like, if you see here, all these guys mentioned in this court order, or maybe who have applied for the bail, they're not coming out anytime soon. They're not going to come out, like, at least till 8th of October, which is like 10 days from now, and they were arrested on 18th. It's good to know, because there might be people like you trying to help people who may hesitate to think about this. Well, yeah, So this is about the Punjab raid, which actually happened latest. I mean, latest raid I could call. If you actually go on to Google and type in there, Phagwara call center, police call center raid, or Phagwara police raid or something, within 2 weeks span, whatever you find the news, that is the news. Is there, and also the videos are also linked in the description if you guys want to click it. Just click it on, maybe copy paste it or something. You guys will find it, or you can always go on to this e-court site, which is completely public. One thing that I really like about Indian jurisdiction is you can actually literally look up about any case that you are interested in, uh, you know which is actually crazy. Like it's all public, you can just download it. Like you don't even have to register or something, you just download it, and then you can look at it, you can read about the case, what happened with that. So I like this kind of accountability that we have, at least, like at least they're trying to provide us. So now we are looking at the raid that I got in a different in Noida, which is like the biggest call center chain. Like three locations were raided. I mean, two locations in Noida were raided, and one location in Mumbai was raided. Trust me, that is one of the craziest raids that I've ever had. Like, bro, they even saw my live stream, and they were like, no, we should shut down and everything, and the police immediately raided. So it was actually really good. Let me just pull out the recordings. I mean, like, okay, Thana Sector 63 469 2024. I mean, now this thing will be in Hindi, obviously. I don't know why, but Uttar Pradesh has really, like, they don't upload it in English. Huh? What? Okay, there we go. So look at the number of bail applications that were given. 18 bail applications. 18 bail applications, right? And some of them are basically repeat offenders. I don't know if I can actually get the court order. Okay, there you go. There is a court order. Bro, this is in Hindi, man. It's hard to read for me. I mean, I can read it. I already translated this thing. You guys can still download it and throw it in Chat GPT and ask it to translate if you guys are very interested in checking out what happened with this case and everything. So, so for 1 month, this guy had hearings, and you know what happened? He's still in jail. Sagar Sharma, he's still in jail. Let me actually pull out that. Sorry, translated. Is this the same one? I don't know if it's the same one. Just give me 1 second, guys. Let me check. Okay, here is the file. I got it. So let me just go down and show you the court order and why was it dismissed. So when the court was dismissed, the anticipatory bail application submitted on behalf of the accused is rejected. This guy is still in jail, and he won't come out until he's proven innocent. He's actually guilty right now. For this raid have prior criminal history, or it's just, he doesn't have a criminal history, but now he has one. The whole point of him not having criminal history is because these guys are very under the radar, so you cannot actually catch them, like when you're looking for something, right? what is the punishment for this? They'll be in jail. That's it. Like right now, right now they're still in jail. If all the sections were proved, all the sections are proven, they might be in jail for next 10 years or something. How long? I mean, this is still a trial. The trial is still going on. It is not the end of this case. The trial is still going on. He's still in jail. Since the trial is still going on, they'll be in jail. Uh, and yeah, if they apply for a bail, and if there is something that is really like linked to humanitarian basis, they might actually give him a bail. But he's a repeat offender. He has already been caught once, and he's caught again in this Noida case, Sagar Sharma. So yeah, again, this is the case. If you guys want to look the FIR number, year is 2024. You can look at it. And there is another one. Noida phase one. Where is phase one? Where is phase three? Phase three should be somewhere here. Sometimes these websites actually bother me. There we go. Three three seven. This guy's a very buggy website sometimes. So 337 is all on him. Okay? Only this one guy contested, rejected, case disposed. So that means his bail has been rejected again. I mean, it's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. Because this guy was operating two different centers, and he was managing two different centers. And it's very obvious that this guy will actually get arrested and he won't be bailed out. So what I can, from all this, what I can see is those 200 people that I got arrested, they are in jail. The Noida center is in jail. I mean, the 200 people they actually got out, because the lack of evidence. If there is proper evidence, these guys will be in jail for a long time. Without proper evidence, if we can actually put them in jail for a year, like imagine having proper evidence with the cooperation between both the countries, this industry will completely collapse. And I'm pretty sure at this point, these scam call centers might be funding the political parties in one way or the other. I mean, I'm not talking about the direct bosses or like that, the direct admins who run the call centers. There is a different boss who is sitting on the top of all these guys. So he must be running these call centers from home. Like he'll be sitting in the home and he'll be like, bro, today I'm going to decide who is going to win the election, and he's going to fund that party. Like this might actually happen, because at the end of the day, all these criminals are connected politically. So I might actually get into this politics and deal with politicians at some point. That is for sure. The interesting part here is police are willing to work. At least if I cannot actually remove them, remove them from the roots, I can destroy the whole tree. Trying to get more and more raids, trying to get more people arrested, which actually saves victims, honestly. So many victims from getting scammed. Like maybe if I don't get them raided and I keep monitoring them, I might actually save only one or two victims. But when I get them raided, I do actually save more than, like you know um, like maybe 100 people. I don't know. They actually make more than 100 calls a day. How do you catch these scammers? It's a big process. I hack them first. I get the evidence. I get them arrested. I mean, how do you make calls? There are like multiple software that you can use. The whole guide is on scammer.info. You guys can go and check it. There is this website called scammer.info where you can check all this stuff, right? Yes, sir. Bro. Now, this is an open connection that police have revealed that Bharatiya Janata Party and their youth wing are actually involved in this center, at least. And it makes me wonder how many political parties and politicians are supporting these kind of stupid call centers. Maybe that is the reason why they're not making any loss. Are you planning to deal with this issue on larger scale? I mean, this isn't once or twice or a fortnight type of crime. I am actually I have been dealing it in the large scale, honestly. Boo Boo Bear actually knows about this. Ava Outreach Group knows about this. I don't make much videos about these things because I want the story to be told properly with all the evidence and stuff. So I don't make so many videos, but when I make sure I actually tell the proper story. But that's a different thing. Your question was, yes, I'm actually trying to do it in the large scale. That is why I'm getting involved more and more with the raids, trying to get uh, more information on these scam call centers, getting them raided. I don't lie in my videos, or I don't steal credit from people. So yeah, but to deal within the with to deal it within the with it in the large scale, it basically means I'm actually fighting with a bigger power which I don't have control with, and which I can't even grip. That is the politicians. I see the police are actually really good. They actually do they're actually really good at what they do. But the problem is with the politicians. And right now, uh, I'm going to start scam baiting. You got any advice? My suggestion: do not reveal yourself. Maintain your OPSEC. Stay as far as you can from revealing your information. That is where you start. Just be safe from internet, because you never know what will happen to you, what kind of information about you is available online, and what kind of information you are leaking online. So you got to be very, very, very careful about that. I mean, in the whole story, right? I forgot to mention this. Nanobator was there, bro. This guy, he logged everyone's computer. Basically, what these guys do, they basically delete everything. So we had to block the input, right? And that's what Nanobator did. I was literally with the police when the raid. I mean, talking to the police and stuff. This guy actually blocked their input, which actually led to a situation where they cannot delete anything. So, I mean, bro, thanks, man, Nanobator. I don't know if you're watching this right now. Dangly Balls was involved. Pleasant Green was involved. And Scam Baiter, Nanobator, bro, you guys helped me a lot, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really loved working with you guys. So that is for the day. That is what I wanted to talk today. I can't even make calls because it is Dashara. It's festival season in India right now. For next four, it'll be very disruptive till January again, because they'll be on and off. And once we are done with our festive season, US starts having their festive season. Christmas is coming. Uh, Halloween is there. Christmas is there. So and it's obvious. Mm. So let me know, guys, what do you think about the police doing a good job, man? Come on, we got to give them a shout out. We really had a misconception that these guys don't work, or like they don't do anything. It's like 190. I mean, true. We have so many holidays, man. I think that is part of that. That's like one of the advantages that we have. Come on, she's calling me a cheesecake on live stream. Come on now, at this point. No, 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 no. Please don't call me cheesecake. Well, you guys tell me, what do you think? Are the police doing a great job? I think they are actually doing a great job. All we need is to guide them properly and report them properly. Give them give them proper information, which they will figure it out. I didn't even give them any proper information. They figured it out. So yeah, time to see a change here, I guess. Bro, like when I tipped him, right? I didn't even give him any information regarding the passwords and everything. So you also have to stay up all night so that you can catch these guys, right? Yeah, I have to stay up all night. Like there were days when I don't even sleep. Once I had this victim. She was going into this Bitcoin ATM place and she was like putting that money. It was around 3 a.m. in the morning. I was like very sleepy, and if Boo Boo Bear and Ava Outreach Group were not available at that time, I don't think I would have actually been. I would have actually saved that victim. She was like literally crying. She had a divorce with her husband and something like there's like so many things that happen in the background, guys. I can't stream them because I don't want to share the victim information or reveal them online. But there is like lot of things going on. You call the police, sometimes the victim actually gives information to someone else. It's a complete mess. Well, incident like this actually highlight their potential, which probably gets overshadowed due to the politics. Obviously, man. I think if there is someone that we should question, it's definitely the politicians, because the police have really good power. Because I've worked with CBI. I've worked with CBI, and when I worked with CBI, right? When I worked with CBI, it was very interesting the way they actually solve the problem. If there is a center, they deeply observe people, like they deeply observe, what is this, what are they trying to do. They try to study their mentalities. They try to study their next step, which basically brings all these things, how to investigate, how to actually catch them. So yeah, now I'm actually looking for another raid that I've actually done and that are coming again. Sorry. I'm sorry if I'm missing something in the chat. Just give me 1 second. I'm actually checking something else. I wanted to show you guys this thing, man. This is like actually very, very, very. This is very crazy. I know. I actually have a cold today. I thought I won't be streaming, but I thought like maybe it's time. I actually should call. I should actually get on to live stream and then do this thing. Just give me 1 second. Let me see. Yes, I saved. Oh, sorry. I saved an Indian victim. Yes. Okay, what is happening here? Have you ever saved an? Yes, I did. This Indian guy, girl, she was in US. She actually was studying on a loan. He actually almost scammed her. I called her. She speaks my language, which is Kannada. So I speak Kannada. I'm from Karnataka. I'm from Bangalore. So when I spoke to her, she was like, "How do you know this?" Like that was a very surprising tone, right? That was really crazy. That was really crazy, honestly. Yes, to answer that question, yes, I did save so many Indian victims. So now, this makes me wonder, like, how many people are working from this kind of hotels here? Like, if you see, this is literally a hotel resort. See, this is a resort, and they're working inside a hotel. Like, imagine Bro, who would actually suspect a hotel that someone is actually working? So if you see this area as well, if by the looks of it, it just feels like it's nothing. It just feels like it's just like one of those areas where no one will actually come. It's like a deserted place. No one cares. And if you just turn around, you find a big building. Uh, you find a big building where okay, if you actually view the satellite view, I want to view the satellite view. This will actually give us more insight on this center here. So this whole thing from here till here is a resort. So you get in. This is probably the terrace, like the or maybe not the terrace. I don't know. Maybe it's just the ground because there are trees. Oh no, these are umbrellas. If you see, are they trees or umbrellas? They're probably those umbrellas. So they said it was in the first floor. Even I didn't know which floor it was. But yeah, so this is how it looks from the top. Okay, that's crazy. And no one will suspect this one. I wouldn't. Like, I will just pass by and be like, it's just a hotel. I don't know who is running this thing. And I'm like, done. Okay, bye bye. Do you have a policy will scam only US based people or something like that? It's not it's a money, man. Like, see, Indian people actually do get scammed. This new digital arrest scam, and there is like this UPI scams. There are scams that through which they actually scam Indians, but these guys specifically target US people because they have really good English. So they have really good English, and um, also, okay, guys, you gotta stop this, man. Okay, let's get so the reason why they actually target US people is because of money. They scam in dollars, not in rupees, and convert that into rupees. It's like they're richy rich, bro. Like, imagine the scamming $1,000, they get around 80,000 rupees, like, immediately. So, which is crazy. Is it possible to grab someone's accurate IP? Yes, IP logger, as the name says, you can actually grab the actual IP address. So the reason why they scam people in US is because of money, the amount of money they can steal, and the amount of the number of ways that they have. Bro, I really don't understand. I really don't understand something. Some things like, why does US have so many gift cards? Like, there are like 150 varieties of gift cards. There is a McDonald's gift card. There is a Sephora gift card. There is something else. They even have a Uber gift card and everything. I mean, I agree, promotions and stuff, okay, fine, but when scams are happening in like, huge amounts, like millions of dollars, maybe government should consider banning these cards or limiting it to $100 per purchase. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is easier to scam them because first of all, there are many ways to scam them. See, like, there is a Bitcoin ATM, there are gift cards, there are uh, there's cash pickup, gold pickups. There is no regulation with what things are going on, and also they are scamming old people, be it Indian, be it anyone, be it American, Indian, European, or anyone. Since they're old, they're not very tech savvy, and they definitely do get scammed. Okay, is my internet gone? Did I lose my internet? I guess I did. I did lose my internet. No, I did not lose my internet. My bad. Why the most of the scam bearers targeting Indian scammers? Why most of the scam bearers are targeting? Because they're very, like, the reason why they're targeting is because they're very open in doing this thing. Like, see, there are people who are actually scamming from US itself. There are scammers who are actually scamming them. They scam their own people. There are. But the problem with Indian scammers is they're doing it very open. And also, they're idiots, honestly. And that is kind of an advantage for scam baiters and police and everyone, and disadvantage for the scammers. I don't know. I should say we are lucky that these guys are idiots, honestly. It's not like they're targeting only Indian scammers. They do go after many other scammers. Like, look at Jim Browning. He goes after investment scammers who are not Indians. There might be they might be in the, in the European countries. And you can see you can see Marwan's latest video where he exposed a scam call center in uh, Malaysia, Indonesia. I don't remember. Indonesia, I guess. I need to ask him. So it's not about only targeting Indian scammers. Even, it actually we still barely begun. Honestly, if we dig much deeper, we can go into like big mafia. We might be facing big mafias, man. That is for sure. Because these guys, where does this laundered money come from? How is money laundering very easy for these guys? They come from really shady channels. So they definitely do have they definitely do have, connections with mafia. And obviously they are not up to any good, man. They're not up to any good. I mean, these guys are just petty thieves, but if you go in the background, they might have a drug mafia, they might have a weapons mafia, they might be uh, control, maybe they are being controlled by some politician, some government. We never know. So it's definitely a huge one. We just have to be very careful while dealing with these guys. That's why I say, whenever someone actually wants to scam bait, just think twice, protect your identity, and then go ahead. Well, I guess if that is it and no one has any questions, I guess I will end the stream. Let me look. I was trying to search for something else which you guys would be interested. Again, guys, if you guys want to check those articles, and if you want, I've linked all those resources in the description. You guys can go and check. And the video is coming soon. The reason why I'm making this I'm going live today is because the reason why I'm actually streaming today is because I just wanted to talk to you guys and inform you about the update of what I'm working on. I just don't want you guys to feel like you're just subscribed to a dead channel who never posts. It's not like that. I have a huge series of videos coming up. I've lined them up. I was supposed to collaborate with someone, but people are very that they try to steal your credit, and that's what happened with me. But yeah, I don't want to just cry like an idiot, but I'll just come up with really good videos where you'll see the actual truth of how police are working, how hard is it to get a raid, and how police are doing things. And I might not be very active on YouTube, but I'm always working in the background trying to get these guys arrested, and all your support actually does matter. uh you know uh Everyone here who subscribed to my channel, I'm really glad that you did, and that makes my day. um I don't know why I'm speaking this. I feel like saying it. I know I'm boring you guys, but yes, this is crazy. Crazy things coming ahead. I've been saying this since last so many streams, but I never uploaded a proper video. but I can promise you guys that this will happen soon. Um, I think I found a huge chain which I actually shut down, which you never saw it on YouTube till now. Imagine getting 200 people arrested. And getting a call center raid, like, huge call center raids. That is crazy shit, honestly. I think that is very small, very tiny for the amount of work that for the amount of things that I want to do. I'm gonna go much deeper into this thing. And thank you all for the support. And yeah, I will go now, and I'll meet you guys when I upload the video. So stay tuned. Probably this Saturday, I might actually upload the video, or maybe next week, or maybe let us have a Dashera blast, shall we? I guess I should do it on 2nd of October. Let's see. Depends. All right, guys. So that's it for the live stream today. Hope you guys learned something. Hopefully, I didn't bore you guys. So, thank you so much for joining. Good night.